Next drill that I'm going to show is going to be a Thai pad combination. It's going to be, I want to say, very basic. We're taking that lead switch body kick, and then we're going to go ahead and hit the inside part of the leg, and then reset. I borrowed my sparring partner right over here. Show respects with my partner. I'm going to be in my Thai boxing stance. The way that he's holding the pads, it's going to be an A formation, and it's just going to be right above my hips. I'm going to go ahead and try to take the top part of my shin. I'm going to place it in the front of the pads. If he turns his body just a little bit, right over here, and he's squatting down a lot because he's much, much taller than me, so he needs to make sure that it's in the proper place. I'm just going to be in my Thai boxing stance. I'm going to go ahead and switch my kick. Boom, back into my stance. Notice what I'm doing with my footwork, and you can see where he's hitting. I'll take that rear foot. I'm going to go ahead and step to the outside, and I'm going to hit with the instep. As I'm doing that, I step and hit, and then back into my stance. And then I'll do it again. Back over here in my stance. Back. What else? So terrible. I'll do that again. Over here in my stance. And I step back into my stance. From that point, working my movement. Notice that distance, so I'm going to have to take that deep step and then hit. So if he holds for that leg kick again, one of the things that you're going to see me do is that as I take that step, I'm stepping outside of his body. As I step to the outside of his body, I'm just lifting my knee up. I'm trying to keep my leg locked, and I'm swinging it back into my stance. He goes back up, my stance, back over here, and from there, the last minute, 30 seconds, depending on what's happening, he's going to switch to the right side, because if you're doing this for like 2 or 3 minutes, you're going to feel lopsided. So in order to kind of make it work well, is that we're going to go ahead and kick with the rear body kick, and we're just going to do it nonstop. So this is where I'm going to go ahead and try to fix my arms in motion, and then as I'm landing, I'm trying to get my bounce. So as I'm hitting, pop, I hit, and you can see that we're going to do that until the bell rings. Okay, so make sure that it's going to be just as important for you to do the technique, but your partner needs to know how to hold the Thai pads as well. So when you try that at home, think about the technique first and then start to speed it up. All right, 2 claps on 2. 1, 2.